Hey, how you doing? Up. They put this up so y'all can see this. Can you see it? Probably not. It's all right. But listen, we made it through. We did it. It's Thursday. Presentation, sharing our what I've learned over the last couple of days. Able to present it. Yeah, some still things I need to polish up on, but feeling pretty good. Pretty good. As I said before, there's a lot of little small things that you'll learn. You just have to be relaxed when you come here. It's nothing like the first residency. This one, you're a little more hands-on. You're really talking to your professor. You're able to work along for majority of the time. You're going back and forth. It's just like fine-tuning what you have. The presentation, the PowerPoint, is not really that hard. It's just a lot more in it from what you had in the first residency to now. I would say to you all that came in the residency not too long ago, you got the new template for the perspective for the residency. Start working on that. Start looking on that. Make sure you're honing on your 10 points. Make sure you have your themes together. Make sure you do know what your gaps is. And like I told you before, make sure you count back and erase the year that you're planning on graduate and go back 4 years. So that way it'll keep you in that ballpark, or go back 3 years, depending on where you stand at. For example, if you graduate or plan to graduate in 22, don't count 22. You would subtract that from it, because if you do 22 and 5, that puts you in what? 17, 2017. Can't use it, you might as well look at 18, 19, or 20. Be safe, start looking at 19. 18 is a perfect scenario. You may or may not get out, I don't know. But 18, 19, you're in that gray area. So 19 definitely is a push for this time if you're working on the gap. I'm only talking about the gap. I don't want y'all to get confused when I say that, because see, you still got history, still got background, you still need knowledge going. So some of those reference that you have, you're going to need that to put everything together. So I want you to understand, I'm not saying throw it away, but when it comes to only the gap in the literature review or the theoretical, you may need to have those in the 2018-19 ballpark. But I'm not saying for you to throw anything away, because you probably need that to bring the history, the introduction, bring the whole story together, and you want to use all those references that you have. Remember that 75-25 rule. 75% of your references have to be within that 5-year gap, 3 to 5 year gap, and you can have up to 25% that is not within that ballpark. So when you look at the history, most likely you're not going to have everything in the 2018, 19, 20. You're going to have some 1970s, some 1955s, maybe even some 1990s. I don't know. But whatever you have, you're going to utilize it. So don't throw it away. Just know that when it comes to the gap, in some areas in the theoretical, that you may need to have that 2019, 2021 gaps. Other than that, it was pretty cool. You can get a little stressed out because the professor is trying to make sure that you do have something that you can stand on, and that it does make sense. And this is a little more clear than what you had in first residency. And most of you all, like half the people that we have, we're right there now because of COVID-19. We are in our perspective as we're doing our residence at the same time. So something that you're taking here, you're pushing it right into your residency. Or some of us are a little further than that. We're going to enter into our proposal. So we do have some challenges that we're facing. But either or, you'll be all right. I just think you get it behind you, move on, and you keep moving. It has been an exciting week. It is Thursday. I got one more day, but tomorrow is a half a day. Pretty much we're just watching people who did present today present tomorrow, and then we leave home. Leave about 11:45. I'll be Ubering out here, going home, getting on that plane and going back to Miami, Florida, and relax. So listen, you all, I just want to encourage you, keep it up. Find someone that you can mentor, or somebody that can mentor you, or become a mentee. Reach out to somebody. Maybe it's a couple people are a little bit more advanced. If not, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to hold your hand. And there is a couple of links on Facebook, you all, that are set for dissertation individuals that go to GCU. And there's a professor, I can't think of her name, but she has classes throughout the week, especially on Saturdays, where you can hit her up on Zoom and you can ask some questions. Again, don't forget the IRB every Wednesday between, I think it starts at 10 or 10:30. whatever this is, Arizona time. They have sessions where you can call in and ask questions. I'm telling you, I call in every other week because I just want to make sure, especially as I'm going through the IRB process, I'm not going literally through it, but I'm preparing myself for it because my thing is after my defense, I want to be able to go ahead and let my professor, my board, hit that button and send that on that next day, that very same day, matter of fact. So I want to have everything in place so they can start reviewing that because I don't want anything to hold me up. So I'm going to have that ready. So that's why I'm reaching out to them, trying to find out what's needed. I even touch bases with where I'm going to be grabbing my information from, who has another ROB. But I'm reaching out to them and see what are their requirements so I can be a little bit ahead of the game. I want y'all to know that the thing now is we plan, we move, we move. We plan, we move, we move. Doesn't mean that you're moving as a rabbit all the time. Sometimes you move as a turtle. But the thing is, as long as you're steady moving, that's where we want to be at. Don't get overwhelmed. I mean, we got plenty of time to get it done. It's just as long as you're doing a little bit at a time, it'll make it happen. You know, that's what I want you to get to. As I was saying, the IRB's on Wednesday, on Thursday, same time. I think it's 10 or 10:30 Arizona time. They have AQR meetings where you can call in and ask questions. It would help if you reach out to them because, I mean, they really tell you some about the methodology, some of the things that you need to do, some of the things that can help you out along the way. Any little information you can get now is going to be valuable to you, especially when you start getting into the crunches, when you start getting to that place where you're putting the pen to paper, things have to line up, bam, you know. And go out and reach to somebody that you can start letting them proofread some of the articles or something, not the article, but some of your writing and see what they find. I practice on Microsoft. They had it read out loud. I'm telling you, that helps me out so much, along with Grammarly, proofreading others, and then people. You know, I like 2 or 3 people read over and see what stands out to them. Are they getting what I'm saying? That's my key thing. I'm not worrying about if I didn't have the I or T or word that I can clean up. I just want to be able to get the written material out, let them read over it, and start seeing where I've left some things out or confusion is found so I can begin to go ahead and clean that up. So when the time comes that they do present it to my chair, they'll be able to say, okay, yeah, all right, I would like you elaborate a little bit more on this and that instead of having all this time they're saying, I don't know what you're talking about. And remember, there's a segment in the chapter 2 that you got to write about 30 pages. So it would behoove us to start getting ourselves together. I did not say start writing and advance yourself because after you go after residency in your perspective class, you'll get a better gist of where you are. Then I would tell you go ahead and hone in on chapter 2 because remember, by the time you get to your proposal, you're going to be working on chapter 2. And at the end, you want to have chapter 2, 3, and 1 ready and put in place so you can defend it and move on to the next phase. And that's where we want to be because then the last is just 4 and 5. So we want to get to a place where we sound knowledgeable, we are knowledgeable, and we're comfortable with what we're writing. I know a lot of people say get editors and stuff from that. Hey, I can't tell you what to do at this time. I mean, it costs money, but hey, if you feel that you need one, fine. But I believe at this stage in your life, all this writing that you have been doing, and you know, the professors have been grading you and you've seen some of your errors. Hey, write some more. And then if you still feel that you need to get some assistance from somebody, all means, do what you need to do. Because at the end of the day, we want to finish this program. So, hey, it's been an honor sitting talking with you. The next time you talk to me, it'll be probably me in my proposal class, tell you some of the things that I'm running through, some of the things that I'm seeing, going into the dissertation. It may not be as often as I would like, but I'm going to make sure that I go and try to coach you through and say, hey, listen, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm at. So you can continue on the journey with me as I go forth in what I'm doing. I'm excited. You know, I really am excited. I got this behind me. This is one more chapter that had to be closed. And so the next time they see me at Grand Canyon, it'll be for when they be giving me that I earned. They'll be calling me Dr. Johnson. Yes, I'm excited about that. And that's not too far away, everybody. I just want to let you know that's not too far away. And for you, it's not that far away. You can do it. Stay motivated. And if you feel like you're getting down, man, hit me up on this YouTube. Let me know that you know you need some encouragement. And I'll reach out. Put your email out there. Get in contact with me, whatever way you want, whatever way you need. And I'll be there to coach you through it. Hey, I don't mind being a mentor to you if I can help you or vice versa. Iron sharpen iron. I'm always trying to help, and I want someone to help me because one of my goals is after I get this PhD, I want to start a forum where people just like you and me can reach out and be mentored by me. I'm not going to say I could be your content expert, but sometimes I can I can help you in a way to keep you going. And maybe I could be your content expert. We'll see. But I'm here to help, and I want to help you like I want someone to help me. So if I can start it with me, then maybe what I teach you, you'll teach somebody else, and then teach somebody else. And guess what? We'll make this journey a little easier. Because remember, it's only 2% of us that get these terminal degrees. So I want to be the first to tell you, congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Doctor. You have done a great job. You're almost there. Just remember, you're in your second year. If you're talking to me now about second, you're in your second, maybe going into your third year of your doctoral program. And our third is our last and final. We will make it in 3 years. We'll not be a 4-year wonder. We're going to do it in 3. Unless something catastrophic happens, we're going to make it happen. We're driven. We got our mindset on, and we have came this far, and we're not going to fail. Remember, failure is not an option. Victory is a must. With that being said, have a great one. This is JT. Hey, before you go, down there somewhere on the screen, there's a bell. Hit it that'll let you know when I put my different posters out. And hit that like button. Let me know you like it so I can keep giving contents like this out to you all to help you all in this. And then I also have a motivational page right along with this that if you want to see, click this, like it, bell up, you'll see that whenever I post, you'll be able to see some of the encouraging things that I do to try to strengthen people just like you who may be going through a difficult time in their life or just need a reason to laugh or just enjoy the luxury of someone talking to you and letting you know that you're special. So until we talk again, thank you, and thank you. GCU, how to do it, lopes up.